What's up? So everyone loves a good tourist destination, but these are 5 of the most overrated things you could possibly do in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Some could even say they're piles of shit.
Okay, so we kind of knew what we were getting ourselves into with this one, but we decided to check it out anyway since we see it every time we visit Pigeon Forge. From the moment that we got on the boat, we immediately got the vibe that this place had not been renovated in quite a while. Our ride operator assured us that no one would get wet and the ride would not be scary. But honestly, looking back, we kind of wish it was a bit scarier because it was really boring. The experience was worsened by the outdated animatronics. I mean, we literally heard the robots squeaking the entire ride. Even our toddler was underwhelmed by the experience. And most of the dinosaurs were, well, sad looking. Next, let's talk value for money. The ticket prices were pretty steep considering the short duration of the ride and the overall quality of the experience. For almost $20 a person in a place with so many great attractions, your hard-earned cash might be better spent elsewhere.
That was the cheesiest, shittiest thing. Oh my gosh, don't do that if you come here.
Oh yeah, we just went on that ride. It was freaking terrible. We're like cracking up in the car right now of how bad that ride was. And there's like all these random pauses for like dramatic effect.
It was so shit.
Okay, next up is Ober Gatlinburg, which recently underwent a ton of renovation, so we were really excited to check it out. You need to take a tram to the top, and the tram is super scenic. We've actually seen a couple of bears on it before, but for $30 a person just to ride it to the top, it doesn't justify the cost. Once you get to the top, there are a ton of activities to choose from, for an added cost, of course. Me and Harper decided to ice skate, which was really difficult because the ice wasn't super well maintained, so every few feet it seemed like our skates were digging into these large crevices. So what is the cost? They have a tram and activity wristband that you can bundle together for $49. However, we found that most of the activities it includes were closed or under renovation when we were there. The alpine slide was not open, summer tubing wasn't open, jump pillow wasn't open. Ice bumper cars was open, ice skating, which we did. The chairlift was not open, the wildlife habitat was pretty cool, and the Tennessee Flyer was also not open, and it's closed periodically due to weather. Interesting. I'm not sure why most of the activities were closed while we were there. You might have a different experience. However, if you're not willing to gamble, you might want to skip Ober Gatlinburg. Number 3 is Earthquake the Ride. Earthquake the Ride is located in downtown Gatlinburg, and despite its thrilling name, the ride often leaves visitors unimpressed with its short duration and lackluster special effects. We actually didn't go on this ride because someone outside literally told us not to, but we decided to include it in this video for that reason. You could tell just by looking at these mannequins that this ride is pretty dated, and other people seem to think so as well. Local guide Jamie J left a review. Is 0 stars an option? Definitely a tourist trap. Lady working did not want to interact and seemed so annoyed being there. Katie Ratcliffe writes, when in blind not knowing what to expect, when you see Earthquake Experience, you're probably not thinking of a shaking room or a simulator ride or chair. Well, that's not the case. It looks a whole lot cooler from the outside. $50 for 3 people to sit on a subway and experience a chair that drives forwards and backwards and yoinks you a little and tilts. The props are cheesy and tired. It's loud and not at all earthquakey. But for just $9 for an adult and $7 for a kid, it might be worth just checking out if you're bored in the Gatlinburg area. However, it wasn't worth it for us. Number 4, the Gatlinburg Space Needle.
So we're trying to find the Sky Needle. As many times that we've been here, I've never done it.
So the elevator ride to the top was interesting.
This thing's like in the middle of this like old sketchy arcade. No wonder. Like, oh my gosh. What in the hell is that?
This doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
was a scaredy fart. I was scared.
While the Space Needle offers a panoramic view of Gatlinburg and the Smoky Mountains, there are plenty of other spots in the area where you can get even better views for free, like Klingman's Dome or the Newfound Gap. The Space Needle itself has seen better days. Another downside is the lack of activities. Once you're at the top, there's not much to do besides taking in the view. You're essentially paying a premium price for a few minutes of sightseeing, which can be underwhelming, especially at peak times when it's crowded. Now let's talk costs. Tickets for the Gatlinburg Space Needle aren't cheap. Considering the limited experience it offers, we felt the price was just too high for what you get. Last on our list is the Hollywood Star Cars Museum. This one may be controversial because some people really seem to like this place. However, we felt it was overpriced and lacked interactive elements. Yeah, you'll see some cool cars, but a good portion of them are actually replicas, which to us isn't nearly as cool as the real thing. Ryan McNamara writes, "Terrible, rude staff, very pushy. Don't breathe next to the cars. They will yell and complain. Got my money back, stay clear. This place sucks." But, like I said, some people really seem to enjoy it. Aaron Bonewitz writes, "Checking out downtown Gatlinburg when you find this cool spot, very unique collection, and everyone had a great storyboard with other things from the movie. Not gonna lie, that black Trans Am is still sexy, and the size of that Ghostbusters car was unreal. Another off-the-beaten-path place to check out." So, what's the cost? It's around $20 for adults, kids are 10, and children under 5 are free. Both of ours are under 5, so they both got in free. But if you have older kids that are bored easily, maybe reconsider visiting this spot. Oops, did we say 5? Surprise! Here's another attraction you might want to skip in Gatlinburg.
Alright, we're about to go to this exotic Speedworks place that just opened here at the end of the strip and try it out. I've seen it in the past. It looked kind of lame, so I didn't go in it. So let's see what it's like.
So not gonna lie, as soon as we walked in, the vibe was pretty cool here. We were excited to see all the exotic cars, but there weren't quite as many as we would have hoped for. The exhibits were underwhelming and not very interactive, and it almost felt like the place was half finished. There were some cool cars, but not enough to make it exciting. They also had this exotic car simulator, which cost extra, of course. It was fun for a few minutes, but we quickly got tired of it. While gearheads may really love this place, it wasn't a great spot for young kids, and we left about 30 minutes after walking in the door.
All right, so unfortunately for that company, I don't think they're going to be in business very much longer here. They got like a Tokyo Drift theme going on. It's pretty cheesy. And I don't know, like maybe if you live in Kansas, you've never seen a Lamborghini or something, you'll be very impressed. But that place was just super cheesy. It's like $48 for 2 people. Then you got to pay $20 to drive the racing simulator. Doesn't fit in here in Gatlinburg.
Thanks for watching this episode about what, in our opinion, are some of the most overrated attractions in Gatlinburg. Check out our channel for more attractions you should visit during your time here. Happy travels!